What's up, guys, and welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. At the end of the video, I'll be giving an update on the guilds and how everything is going. I will put a timestamp in the description for you to check that out. Mods and math, two of my favorite things. And many people have the question, including me, what's the best mod set to put on a character for them to do the most damage? You have offensive mods, crit damage mod, crit chance mods, etc. Well, we have an answer to that now. Big shout out to Faye George or Faye Jorge. Don't know exactly how to say it. It's Fehhjorge. He linked this in one of the videos. I'm going to link this in the description below so you can use this and check this out too. I'm going to be spending many hours with it. And this is what it looks like right here. It is a spreadsheet. And it's telling you what damage, what set will do the most damage. To go over this quickly, the green boxes are the ones that is giving you the most damage. We have an offensive set plus crit damage triangle, crit damage set plus crit damage triangle, offensive set plus offensive triangle, crit damage set plus offensive triangle, and we're looking at the 5-dot mods. There's another slide on here when you go into the spreadsheet. This is it says assumed crit chance. We want to look at this one, the effective crit chance. It's giving a base offense of 3,000. That's okay for the purposes that we are using it for. It'll be just fine. The most important thing about all of this is the effective crit chance. That's what we want to look at. If you have an effective crit chance of less than 10%, you would want to have an offensive set plus an offensive triangle. You don't want that, okay? So have more crit chance than that. This is where most of us are going to fall into this category right here. If you have an offensive set with a crit damage triangle, if your effective critical chance is between 20% and 72%, you would want to go with that set, the offensive set plus the crit damage triangle. If you have a 73% chance or above, you would want to go with a crit damage set plus a crit damage triangle. This is all based on the effective critical chance. Okay, understand this? I hope you guys do, because we're going to take a look at Ezra, which is the perfect character to have a representation of this. I have him modded with an offensive set with a crit damage triangle. And when we go in here, I'll show you why. I want him to do massive damage. I have decent speed and stuff like that. But most importantly, let's look at his crit chance. 37.92%. That's not very high. Again, I've moved some mods around. I have to get him, I can get him up to 50, 60. But even so, that's not going to fall into the crit damage plus crit damage triangle. He falls in with the 37.92% right now to the offensive set with the crit damage triangle. And that's what I am using him at right here. He will fit into about, around this spot right here. That's the set I'm using on him. This is what is going to be amazing to find out. So looking at this again, his damage is 3,307. Later in the battle, we're going to put a crit damage set on him, and the crit chance is going to stay about the same. It might go up to 42%. I'm not going to pull this image up anymore. This is going to be the last time I do it. I may look at it myself throughout the video, but I just want you to know this is going to be in the link in the description below. So we're going to go in and we're going to do two battles here with Ezra. The first battle is going to be with this set, which is the recommended set, and then a crit damage set, and we'll see what's going to do more average damage. Now, for scientific reasons, I tried to do this battle with just Ezra, so there can be nothing else affecting it. Turns out that every battle I go into, there's somebody faster than him, and he dies without even getting a single attack off. So unfortunately, we have to bring him into battle with a group, and it's going to be a Bastila lead. Now, the most important thing to look at here is his basic, because when we use his basic, I'm trying to get it where he has no buffs on him that are going to help him offensively. No crit damage, no offense, etc. And one thing you do have to remember when looking at, setting these mod sets here is, are you going to have a person that, gives a crit chance buff, a crit damage buff? Are you going to be under Han Solo, BB-8, Because then you might want to move your mods around a little bit. This is just looking right now at what he would be, no buffs, what's the most damage that would happen. Like I said, this isn't going to be exact, because unfortunately, I know there's going to be some times where he attacks in this video where he has offense up. It's going to be impossible to avoid, but we're looking at the basic attacks mostly, because those are the most important. They're going to give the best representation of what damage he's going to do and the difference. Numbers won't be exact. You know, we're not going to go in and check out everything, but you will be able to see a substantial difference in what's going on. So we are going to go and check this out. Because, you know, you'll be able to see the difference between the crit damage set, the offensive set. So let's see here. Okay, let's go in against Hum, and I'm going to run I'm not going to say I'm going to win this battle, but I want to get a few attacks off with Ezra so I can show you what's going on here. And we're actually going to go with my Jedi team with a Bastila lead, so at least he can... Let's see, we're going to go Bastila, Ezra, Grandmaster Yoda, General Kenobi. I usually put Thrawn in there, but I'm not going to right now because I want to go all Jedi. And, I'm in Jedi. And I'm going to put my 5-star Hermit Yoda, which I just unlocked, and I'm so happy about. It's so much fun to use. I will not be giving Master's Training to Ezra because I want to show you what it would be without that. Okay, so I'm going to actually give Master's Training to Grandmaster Yoda. So, let's see. I'm not going to, for the purpose of the video, I'm not going to spread any buffs right now because I just want to show you what it's going to be like to hit Bastila or to hit with Ezra. Okay, so here's the deal. The only buff that Ezra has on him is bonus protection. We're going to use just his basic attack, rushing strike, deal physical damage to a target enemy with a 40% chance to attack again. I'm not going to use the flourish because that's going to do bonus damage. I'm not going to call in an ally because that's going to automatically crit. We're just going to do a basic attack here. Now remember, this is with a 32% critical chance with an offensive set with a crit damage mod. Let's see what damage he does. 7,000 and 6,000. Okay, obviously that did not hit the way it should hit. So we'll do another one. We'll get in here. You know, it's not like he could just hit right the first time. Of course it has to be complicated like this. Okay, so let's check this out again. Let's see what he does. 14,761, 13,882. Remember those numbers. I will put them on the screen as well so we can check them out because that's what he's going to do with this mod set. Now we're actually going to try to win this match because I showed you what we got going there. I'm going to cleanse everybody, even with a Palpatine lead. We're going to come in. I want to get Nihilus out of here. Let's see if I can get this done. Calling everybody to assist. Now with Ezra, now this is actually great because now we can actually look what he's going to do with his flourish too. So let's see how much damage he can do here. 40,234, and he just did a massive amount of damage. You see how he wiped him out there? That's insane. Remember, this is without any buffs. That one had offense up, obviously. So we got to do that next time with offense up to get the same result. I want to get Scion out of here. Man, Grandmaster Yoda. Let's see this. Oh, it didn't hit nearly as well, but I'm actually going to give... I don't want to give Master's Training to Ezra right now because I want to hit somebody again with his other attack so we can get a good idea of what's going to happen with that. Okay, I can't use the watch and learn yet because he's going to have a 100% crit for this attack. And they're going to deal 20% more damage each. Again, the base of the video is checking out the base hit that he could do. Wow, these guys can do some damage. Let me tell you, I'm having so much fun with this team. And are any of you also in the pickle right now where you're panic farming the Knights of the Old Republic characters because you know something's going to happen? Okay, perfect. We're going to use Watch and Learn. He doesn't have offense up. Come in, hit Bastila. 13,840, 14,975, I believe is what that is. We're going to put this on auto just to finish off the battle. And I wasn't even really trying that much and we won that battle. That's amazing. Okay, so that was with the offensive set in the crit damage triangle. I'm going to change his mods here. I'm going to put in the best crit damage mods that I have. And unfortunately, I have to take those off my Scion, which is okay. Assign loadout, we're going to go the crushing crit damage, as I like to call it. Assign. Woo, look at all this. This is going up here. His crit damage goes to 222. I'll explain that why in a second. His offense, physical offense goes down, but his crit chance goes up. So the crit damage is higher because I have a primary stat crit damage triangle, and I kind of want to find a different crit damage triangle with just the regular crit damage so you guys can get a better, because not a lot of people, here, let's go this one. We're going to take the one off Commander Luke Skywalker. I don't want to give you guys, you know, one that's not realistic. So there we go. It's down to 216 crit damage, which is most likely what it's going to be. Now, obviously, to raise the crit chance, you would want to have 2 crit chance mods in these places. I have to farm more crit chance mods. I don't farm enough. I just haven't used them. Looking at this, I'm going to definitely be farming a lot more. We'll filter. We'll take a look quick at some of the crit damage mods that I have. You know, let's see. Do I have one in the cross? Tenacity, health. This is a protection mod, which I need to switch out now to a offensive mod to give him the same mods. This is why the offense went down. I apologize for that. I need to change this out to an offensive mod because that's what I had on him the last time. None specified, any set. Okay, let's look here. Perfect. Let's give him this right here. In fact, this was the one he had on him, I believe. Okay, so his crit chance goes down a little bit, just a very little bit, and his offense goes back up. So now we have crit damage set, crit damage triangle, offensive cross. So we'll go in, and we're going to look at his stats quick again here. Crit damage of 216, crit chance of 43.2. Now, this isn't always the way it is, because there is, you know, RNG involved, but it gives you a pretty good idea. So I have a, let's see, I have a 43.2. So this states that a 43.2 crit damage set with crit damage triangle is not going to deliver as much damage, basically, you know, time after time than it would with the offensive set. So we're going to check this out. This is fun. I'll put the numbers on the screen again for you guys to check out. Let's get back in here. Going to go the same group. Make sure I have the same mods. Let's see. Is there another? I wish I could face the same team because I'm going to get destroyed by a Treya team. Let's go against this team right here. Let's hope things work out decently. Oh, and for those of you wondering why I had a crit damage set on Scion, because I was having fun. So for those of you that are yelling at me saying, what are you doing? Get over it. Let's put Master's Training on Yoda. Okay. See, I'm not going to spread any buffs. I'm going to collect all these buffs, though. Man, Yoda just go. Okay, so, again, they have all the bonus protection. It still should do the same amount of damage, though. Let's hit Yoda. Nope, let's hit Darth Nihilus. Let's base attack. Let's see what it does. Of course, it has to be 2 base attacks that really... Why does that have to happen? For real? It can't just hit right the first time? It's only because I'm making the video, guys. Trust me. I do not want to give any bonus. Okay, here we go. Come on. Can we hit right this time? 11,244. That's okay. We have a number there. 11,244. Let's remember that number. Okay. Now we have to spread these buffs again with Yoda so I can get a good representation of what's going on. So let's actually go like this. Let's go like this. Don't you take anything off my Ezra. We're going to do just a basic back there so I can get that off of him. Okay, now let's watch what Flourish does. 39,229. That is lower than the last one was. Okay? Let's see. Let's call in Yoda again here because he has Master's Training and I still want to win the battle. We're going to give Master's Training to Bastila this time just because I don't want to give it to... Oh my God! You guys see that? This is why this team is so much fun. Okay, spread these buffs again like we did. Okay, now I'm going to call in this again. Let's see what damage this does. I know they have defense up. Does Hermit Yoda in the back? I can't tell if he has defense up or not. We're going to attack Hermit Yoda because I can't see. I don't think he does. Of course it just can't hit like normal. Of course it can't. Have to do the minimum damage possible. Hopefully we can get in here again. Okay. Perfect. You know what? Getting rid of Hermit Yoda is not the thing to do right away, but I was trying to see, you know, what we could get done. Whew. Bastila had a lot of protection there. Okay, let's do another flourish, huh? Get rid of all that stuff. 44,371. That's a lot of damage. He had, see, now here's the deal. He had a crit chance up on this one. He had an offense up. And the crit chance up, I'm pressing on the screen here. I want to have it read all of the stats. For some reason, it's not doing that. Okay. You got the basic representation of the math that I was showing you, and I gave you a physical representation to show you actually that this is what happens, 18,000, but he had a lot of buffs there. We can't really count that one. The basic one we really need to look at is the first attack we did with the no buffs and the differences it did in attack. And this is strictly for setting the most physical damage or special damage, whatever you want to do, that a character can get. So with Ezra, my best bet is still doing that offensive set with the crit damage triangle when I have the crit chance as low as I did. If I get more crit chance, I can move up to the crit damage again. This is absolutely amazing. I love math and stuff like this. As you can see, the 6-dot mods are pretty much the same thing. They're just higher numbers because they're 6-dot mods. And I'm going to leave this in the description below, so don't forget that. This is the kind of stuff I love, and I hope it can help you guys out quite a bit, because I'm going to do it on every character. I might spend, 12 hours, but it's fun. I want to maximize the potential of each character. Oh, and I'm probably going to do a video on this, but talking about the farming we're doing for the Old Republic characters, plus the solo characters. It's like you go in here, and they're like, oh, we're going to do the solo ultimate bundle again. Why would they do that? Probably because we're going to need those characters to unlock somebody from probably a legendary character. But, okay, now to the quick guild update. It's been stressful. It's still stressful. I'm slowly but surely working on it, so please have patience with me. It may take a while. Here's the deal. Right now, I have the Thunder Republic, which is the main guild that I'm in. Okay? It's filled. That we're going to try the Heroic Sith raid. We also have the Blues Brothers, which was my former guild, which has a number of people in it the way it is, and it has some decently powerful people in there as well. It has around 85,000 guild power right now. But here's what I really want to emphasize. There are 2 other guilds that we have created, and they're not filled up yet. We have the Thunder Alliance. Here's the Thunder Alliance. Anybody with over a 1.3 million guild power should go to the Thunder Alliance. To do that, you're going to message INS71A or check her out on one of the Discord pages, because again, go to Discord. I'm going to leave a link in the server or in the description below. That's where you have to go. Do not leave messages on YouTube. If you want to get in one of these guilds, you have to set up Discord and get a Discord server. That's just the way it is. And if you want to get into the Thunder Alliance, which is 1.3 million guild power or above, you're going to go to the guild recruitment there, and you're going to look for INS71A, or just leave your ally code saying that you're above this guild power. And then we have the Thunder Brotherhood. This is led by Cosmic Ultra and Venducci 80. This is a guild for people below 1.2 million galactic power, okay? We had set up one guild. We had way too many people in it that, we had 500,000 galactic power and a, 1.8. That's a little too far to accomplish the goals that we want, so that's why we split that up. They're not even close to filled, but if you want to join those guilds and, keep a stepping stone of where you're at, Thunder Alliance, above 1.3 million galactic power, Thunder Brotherhood, below 1.2 million galactic power, and I'm going to put the names on the screen of those you need to message. It's stressful, like I said, but it's fun, And again, to get that, you have to go to Discord. It's going well so far, and I think it's going to be great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the subscribe button, like the video as well, click the notification bell so you are alerted to every video that comes up, and leave comments in the comment section below on this video. What do you think? Remember, I'm also going to put the link to that Excel or the spreadsheet in there so you can check that out. Otherwise, peace out, and may the force be with you.